All right, video's rolling, clock's ticking. Good luck. Hi, Alex Kramer.
How you doing, Alex? Or no,
I'm Enrique. If you're Tom
I'm
Alex.
Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Come on.
May I have a seat?
Please.
Thank you. And do you mind if I place my materials on your desk?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. And first off, I'd like to start off by giving you my business card.
Okay.
That way you can contact me at any time.
Okay.
Okay. And do you have a business card yourself?
Looking here.
Okay.
I think I just gave my last one away. I apologize.
That's okay. No problem.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, how have you been, sir?
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually talking to your father, Mr. Kramer, over the phone a little bit ago. He actually invited John Smith, his Tom James consultant, and you probably know him, and myself to go play golf with him next week. He says you two play a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Be honest, who's better?
Oh, well, he's better. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just go out there and kick it around a little bit.
Okay, very nice. Well, he's definitely very proud of you. He actually mentioned that you were in moot court at Harvard.
Yep.
Wow, that's a huge achievement. Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Very, very proud of that and a couple other things. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, would you say that kind of determination and effort is what got you into Fulbright and Jaworski?
Yeah, it probably contributed.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of a driver.
Okay.
I like to make things happen. I like to get what I want.
Definitely. How long have you been working here?
It's been about 18 months so far.
Okay. Okay, so you're still kind of starting out in your career in this law firm. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself as probably a partner or a top chair in a few years?
Oh yeah, my goal is to be a partner within 5 years.
Oh wow.
It's a little aggressive.
Okay.
That usually doesn't happen, but I think I can make it happen. It's my goal.
Yeah, you made it to moot court, so yeah, you can definitely make that happen.
So how many jokes did you make about my clothing?
A couple, one or two now.
Oh, he did. I know.
Yeah. But so, what I'd like to do, Alex, is kind of just to get to know you a little bit more, tell you about Tom James, what we do, and how we help successful business people just like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And really, if everything sounds right, then we can just take it from there. How does that sound?
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Perfect. Well, kind of just to start off, can you run me by like a typical day in your firm? Do you see clients every day? Do you go to court?
I have not spent a lot of time in court right now. They've got me working on a couple of research projects related to some big cases.
Okay.
So I spend a lot of time in the field doing research and interviewing some people from our clients' offices and things like that, trying to really put together some backing behind what we're trying to accomplish for our customers.
Okay. So do you see clients and do you do those interviews almost every day?
Yeah, I'm out in the field at least 4 days a week, sometimes 5.
Okay. 4 days a week. And when you meet them, do they come to you? Do they come to your office, or do you travel to their offices to visit them?
I travel to their office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So since you said you travel, so you're saying you're traveling a lot and kind of almost every day type of situation.
Most of it's local. I'm just little day trips here and there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm out on the road almost all week.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't like to be in the office because a lot of those lawyers are stuffy. Them their suits and starch suits and stuff.
Definitely. And you said you're not too much in court, but how much would you say you are in court? Would you say maybe once, twice a month?
Well, I'm not a court attorney at this point.
Okay.
I'm more of I'm kind of developing up to a court attorney.
Okay, perfect, yeah. Now, kind of going on onto your wardrobe, how many suits do you currently have?
2 that I haven't worn since college.
Okay. And do you wear them do you wear one day, the other one the next day, kind of like every other day?
Oh, I don't wear them.
Okay.
I have 2 suits, I don't wear them.
Okay.
I just wear a sports coat and a dress shirt and slacks.
And is that kind of how everybody in the law firm, is that kind of the dress attire that they wear?
No.
Okay.
Not so much.
Okay.
I like to be comfortable. Those guys are stiffs.
Okay. So, and even on the people that are like partners and everything, are they also in professional suits as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take a quick note. Okay, so you're saying that comfort's really something that you want to, that's very important to you in what you wear.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I got to be comfortable, or else I can't think.
Okay. And can you recall the last time you wore a suit? Was it a little bit kind of uncomfortable, or was it,
Well, suits in general just feel uncomfortable. I don't feel comfortable in suits.
Okay.
Do you?
Okay. In a Tom James suit, I do.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'll go into that a little bit more. And for example, when you go, can you kind of run me with the buying process when you do decide to get a suit or even professional clothing, even a shirt or a polo? Kind of how do you go about that?
In and out. I'm at the mall at best twice a year, but usually about once a year.
Okay, so you're not really into the whole shopping.
I park by JCPenney's, go in, get what I need, and come out.
Okay, so very in and out.
Yeah.
In and out situation.
It's a total waste of my time.
Okay, perfect. And would you say that? I mean, what would you say that you're kind of more in and out? Is it maybe because of the salespeople, or you just don't like shopping?
Well, the clothes aren't important, so why would I spend too much time?
Okay, I understand.
So, I've just never been a clothing guy.
Okay.
I mean, I wear clothing, but
yeah, but not an aficionado.
Yeah, style's never been a thing of mine, so
okay.
I don't pay much attention to it.
Okay, perfect.
I don't spend much time. I don't spend much money on it. So my dad has always given me a hard time, and I get it, but I just never really had my own internal drive to do that.
Okay, perfect. So you kind of would rather just spend your time doing something more productive, like being at work or maybe being with your friends or anything like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And when you're shopping, do you is it just you, or do you also have a spouse that kind of helps you shop?
No, it's just me.
Just you? Okay.
If I brought her, it would just take 3 times as long, 4 times as long.
Choose yourself. Okay. Perfect. And something that's also a question. When you meet with your clients, how are they dressed? Are they also in professional attire, or are they very relaxed, kind of simple, basic?
It depends on where I go, but I would say they're not all suits, but sports coats and ties.
So kind of like business casual and up type.
Yeah, maybe I would call myself business casual. Okay. They're probably a little more dressy.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And would you say that when you meet a customer, first impressions are very important?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would you say that portraying a professional image to your customer is an important factor, to build that trust that you have with them?
Oh yeah. I don't think clothes have anything to do with it, but
okay.
Yeah.
And why do you say that? Why clothing has no impact?
I've always been able to command people's respect and get their attention, and
okay.
People don't seem to have a problem with me.
Do people ever kind of wonder or kind of ask you or even mention that you're dressed differently than everybody else? You're not in a suit. Has anyone ever mentioned that?
I mean, a couple people joke about it.
Okay.
Yeah, my friends joke about it.
Okay. But nobody in the firm or a customer?
Oh, some people in the firm, yeah, it happens all the time.
Okay, so they do point it out to you?
Yeah, but I think they're just playing with me.
Okay. Well, from what we've talked about so far, you're saying that your comfort's really a huge issue, or a huge, it's really imperative to you.
Yep.
You're saying that to you, kind of suits are really uncomfortable. You'd rather kind of just not wear them, and that for you, it's really all about style, not so much about style. It's just how you want to be.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If I could show you kind of how Tom James not only would give you that comfort that you're looking for, but also kind of give you a little bit of a congruent look, kind of similar to how the people that you want to emulate, so like partners, if I can kind of show you how the wearing a suit can help you reach that goal, would you be interested in something like that?
Would still be comfortable, but look like them?
And still be comfortable, definitely.
Yeah, of course I'd be interested.
Okay.
Aren't you guys you guys are expensive. My dad spends a lot of money with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't ever picture myself spending that kind of money.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we do offer the best quality service, and when you go with Tom James, it's not just about, get a suit once, not like for example, other retail companies where they sell, buy one and get 2 free or something like that, because ours lasts for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, one of the partners in this company, John Snow, he actually went with Tom James 20 years ago, and he still has the same suit.
No way.
Yep. He still has the same
Jon
suit.
Snow?
Yep.
That suit is 20 years old?
Yes, it is. Just it goes to show.
He's one of the people I think looks good, too.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And to give you a little bit of background on us, we're actually, as you can see here, in pretty much every state. So if you decide to travel by any chance, and for example, let's say a button falls off, okay, you can contact me, and I would contact with whoever's a representative in the area, and have them fix it for you.
Really?
Easy, simple.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good to know.
And here on this page, you can see kind of the different variety that we have. Okay. So if you're looking for something kind of more conservative or kind of just simple, basic, you can go maybe with the wool. Or if you're looking maybe a little bit shinier, kind of changing the season, get into cotton. Okay. And here's a few testimonials. Here's actually Jon Snow, his testimonial on how the company has been using Tom James a lot. So it's definitely
there's a lot of
something.
people here to call you guys, huh?
Yeah, I mean we are definitely a huge, especially in the business and law industry, because they use a lot of suits, especially in court or even meeting with clients.
Okay.
And here, just kind of to show you the variety that we have.
I like the yellow pants.
Yeah, there you go. So, for example, you don't have to get a tie or even a whole suit. You can do something more casual, but still show that business professionalism that you're trying to portray.
Yeah, I don't want to look stiff. I mean, not only do I want to be comfortable, I just want to be mentally comfortable too.
Okay.
I don't want to be something I'm not, you know?
Yeah, I mean, actually what we do at Tom James is we actually take a lot of 31 measurements. So it's not just the typical, check the arms, check the back. We actually make the suit to fit you. So you're talking, and especially since you're traveling, you're going to be moving a lot, talking to customers. What that's going to do is make it very efficient. So it will no longer feel stiff. You'll really feel the difference, especially when you try a Tom James suit. So as you can see, we have a huge variety, not just the simple basics, stiff suit. Okay. And for example, a package you said you had 2 suits currently, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So a package that we have is you can do the one that I would recommend is the Oxford one that gives you 4 suits, 4 ties, and a gift card. Now, on the gift card, for example, you know how the holiday season's coming up. You can give it to someone in your firm, your boss maybe, or even your father. I mean, they're using Tom James already, or you could use it yourself. Because we don't just sell suits. Let me show you. We actually also sell tuxedos, suits, so when you decide to travel. And we were talking about golf earlier. We do polos as well.
Oh, wow.
So we do, and
those are tailored?
Not on these,
okay.
but they're on the sizes. They're a little bit different. So kind of by getting your measurement, I would tell you, okay, go with the large or go with the medium.
Okay.
So that's kind of how we would choose the best one. And if you're a huge sports fan, do you watch football at all?
No, I just kind of drink beer.
Okay, nice. Well, if you like any other sport, you can actually get specific cufflinks that can match your favorite team, or you can actually design one yourself.
Oh.
So it's very personal.
Okay.
And that's it on that part.
Okay.
Now, I'm guessing you're wondering, what is this? What's in here?
I am now.
Well, let me show you. Tom James did a really interesting experiment a few years ago. What we decided to do was to do an experiment with 2 different ties. Now this one's a competitor's tie, okay? And this one is a Tom James tie. What they did is we did an experiment where we would put them to the test. So so we did a stretching test. We actually put them through water, hot and cold temperatures, and we even spilled coffee on them. And then we put them through the dry cleanings to see how long they can last. Okay. And actually, if you want to see how this one's not kind of stretchy. It's not really. It hasn't kept its form and shape.
Right. It has stains on it.
And even the stain hasn't come off it. And it's been placed in the same exact fitting room as this one. And here, see how this one has kept its shine?
Yeah.
And actually feel it. Yeah. You see how much lighter it feels?
Yeah.
In comparison to this bulky one that's kind of just, feeling a little bit. You see what I mean? Okay. And so that's kind of the level of quality that we offer, because when you go with Tom James, you mentioned price earlier. What we do, for example, on a $600 suit, that's the minimum that we offer. As I mentioned, they can last 20 years. The average is 15. Okay. Let's say they only last you 10. that would only be a $60 investment every year. Now, let's say you spent $300 on the Joseph A. Banks or Nemours anywhere else, and those usually last about 5. So $60 or $60, it's still the same, but you're getting a much higher quality.
Right.
Okay? And if you can see, this is how much effort we put into the small things, even more so on the big.
Wow.
So does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Do you see kind of the value that we bring?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything else, any other questions that you might have that stop us from making another appointment?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think you answered all my questions. I can see where some people would be attracted to this whole deal.
Yeah, definitely. So what I would like to do is see if we can set up another appointment. I know your time is very important. And I want to keep it under the 20 minutes that we agreed upon. So if you want, are you available next week and we can, meet?
Sure, I'm usually in the office on Thursday mornings.
Okay.
Would that work?
Okay. Is 8 o'clock okay?
Yep.
Perfect. It's 8 o'clock, and I will bring, if you want, let me take a few quick measurements, and I'll bring a few suits so you can try them on, really get the
Okay,
feel.
I would definitely like to see some samples, and
Yeah.
because if I spend any money, I'm gonna have to be pretty particular.
Definitely, yeah. We will take as much time as you want.
Okay, and I'm not obligated or anything. If you come back, I'm not obligated to buy it.
No.
Okay.
We haven't gone into that part yet.
Okay.
So, perfect. I will see you next week.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Don't tell my dad that I agreed to meet with you again. All right. Okay. We'll just
Thank
be
you.
a little secret, all right?
All right.